First and foremost, we want to say Shalom,
Shalom.
giving all praises to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rekakwadash, giving double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and rule well. Shalom to the hopefully elect, and Shalom to the Akim and Akwath out there listening and learning. This goes out to the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, the Native Americans, Latino Americans, and so-called African Americans here in America scattered throughout the four corners of the world. This is Asha, Great Millstone, and
Monakia.
Great Millstone Chicago coming to you with another quick lesson. Change is mandatory for you to grow in this truth. You know what I mean? Me and the brother was talking about it, and I'm going to let the brother expound upon that.
When you first come to the truth, you definitely have to change a lot of worldly things you once knew. Remember, before we came to the truth, we had this Western doctrine, this Western mindset all into our head, thinking like this what we need to do to become a man. And actually, become a man is being in this truth, taking care of responsibility, even when it comes down to carnally or spiritually, man. Because we have to keep working to get better to become that blameless spot, like the scriptures say. So let's get into that first. Let's get into that Corinthians, the one you got. For Second Corinthians.
Yeah,
I think like a man.
Right. First Corinthians, I got it. Let's grab that.
Because we can start right there. I think 13 and 11.
Yeah, it's First Corinthians 13 and 11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things.
And that's what the thing. Like when you was in the world, you had a lot of childish ways in you, man. Being selfish or having anger, not controlling yourself. You didn't know none of these things when it come down to being carnally or spiritually. So when you come to the spiritual aspect, you learn how to control your anger. Soft answer turn away wrath. So now you are taking steps of changing yourself instead of being that rah-rah guy. Or you put yourself in a situation now you always get into fights, a troublemaker, man. Nah, when you come to this truth, you are changing all those things, and that's the first step. You putting away childish things. You are trying to grow. Now we can move from there, unless you have something, brother.
No,
We can move from there, and let's get Romans the 13th chapter, the 12th chapter.
It's Romans 12.
Yeah.
And 1.
Yeah, because when you figured out that you were a man of the Lord, what's the first thing you need to do? It's this. It's the first steps of changing. Because when the Lord taught the Nicodemus, he told me, "Damn, Lord, what have I do to be reborn again?" And what to be reborn is what completely changing that Western mindset, the ways, and coming to the ways of Yahweh Shema Rashai. And this is the first step.
It's Romans 12:1. I beseech you, brother, by the mercy of Yahweh, that you present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
That's our reasonable service, right? That's when you feel like you becoming that man. You becoming that man in the truth. You going?
And be not conformed to this world.
Right. So you're not of the world no more. But you are changing yourself for who? Yahweh Bashem Awashai. Keep going.
But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Right. Renewing of your mind. Let's get this word renewing. When you go into renewing, it say, you bring it up and read it, brother.
Yes. Anaknisos.
Akanatos.
Yes, Greek. So, yes. Hold on.
Strong's G 342. Anakinosis. Anakinosis.
A renewal, a renovation, a complete change for the better.
A complete change for the better. So you are completely changing everything about yourself now at this point. For the better of who? Yahweh Bashem Rashai. That's how you're going to show growth. That's how you're going to mature through the Spirit. And you do that carnally and spiritually, first and foremost. Keep going. Let's go back to that Romans.
Yeah. That ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh.
And what's law? What's good? We know that the law is good if what? A man uses it lawfully. So we supposed to be using these things lawfully and not wickedly, because wickedly what commits sin and wages of death. That's how we die.
That's right.
And we want to be risen with Yahweh Shema Rashai and be immortal and be gods, man. That's the whole purpose of getting back in the Lord's good graces. You got something, brother?
Yeah, the Proverbs 1 and 5.
That's perfect.
There's Proverbs 1 and 5. Because like the elder brother said, you know what I mean? Our job is to grow in Yahweh Shema Shah, not to continue to repeat the same mistakes over and over again. Otherwise, you're not learning. This is Proverbs 1 and 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning. A man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel.
And that's good, because who have showed us the way? We have the elders of Great Millstone, man. Starting with the bishops, the apostles, then the bishops, the elders, then the deacons, and all down, man, to the trickle effect, man. And that's across the world, but starting with the apostles first. We have been shown great men on the earth to lead us in a proper way. How to do it. How they went through it. What they trial and tribulation. So things that we don't have to go through and we correct now through the Spirit. So that's why we attain to wise counsel and listen more, man. Because if you can't be told nothing, the scripture tell you a proud man shall not be reproved, but find an excuse according to his will. We supposed to humble down. No, we don't know everything, man. Right?
That's right.
You're going to when he get the increase in learning, go get Acts the 17th chapter.
This is Acts 17
and 11.
It's Acts 17 and 11. It said, these were more noble than those in Thessalonica, in that they received the word with all readiness of mind, and searched the scriptures daily whether those things were so.
And that's the mindset we have. We get this truth. We are searching the scriptures, studying. That's why the scriptures will say, what? Study to show ourselves approved, man. If you're not studying, you're not increasing. Unless you know it all. And I don't know nobody that know it all. Even the apostles tell us to keep studying, go over scriptures. He that water himself. Iron sharpen iron, man. That's how we grow. We growing through the spirit, and we grow through carnally, man. Taking care of your business, your daily necessities.
Yeah.
Your job, your phone. All those things, man. That's part of maturing in the truth. But it first start with the truth, man. You go to
Proverbs 9 and 7, was it?
I think the 2 Timothy.
The study showed yourself approved.
Yeah. 2 Timothy 2 and 15. It say, study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh, a working man that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. And that's another thing, dividing the truth the proper way.
Yeah.
Because if you growing, you studying, you're not breaking down the wrong things, man. God. Leading the people astray. Because you got a lot of people that does that and do it the wrong way, man. And leading people to their death. And they're going to be judged for that. Especially when you know it's not the correct way and you learn from learned men. But you get the Proverbs now?
It's Proverbs 9, I think it was, and 7.
9 and 9.
9 and 9, so like 9 and 9. It's Proverbs 9 and 9. It says, give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning.
He will increase in learning, because guess what? He's going to take this information and get more information, increasing and grow in information, man. The more information he get, the more he's getting wiser and getting sharper. Just like a dummy, man. A fucking dumbass nigga that played a video game all day. The more he played, the better he become. It's the same thing in the truth. The more you studying, the more you're around like-minded men, the more you're going to purge that wickedness out of you, because they not doing it. It's not rubbing off on your spirit. But the more you indulge in more wickedness and be more into folly, the more you subject to do it, because that's where your mind at. That's where your spirit at, instead of being growing in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. I have one more piece, I believe. Let me check this.
All right.
And then we can close it.
I had one just for 1 Peter 2:2.
You can get that.
Yeah, it's 1 Peter 2:2. As newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that you may grow thereby. So, you know what I mean? As the elder brother was saying, you know, you first come into this thing, you want to desire the sincere milk with the, you know what I mean, the sincere truth. You know what I mean? You want to be around the brothers who have been thoroughly taught and vetted so they can help you grow. You know what I mean? And you put away those philosophies from the world that you used to deal with. You know what I mean? That's the only way that you're going to grow by. You know what I mean? To, you know, like you said, get rid of the other worldly stuff and desire the truth sincerely. Yeah. You know what I mean? Through the men who was taught this truth.
And you're going to change, because the scripture tell you how in Sirach, I believe the 6th chapter, how wisdom shall try thee and torment you with her discipline. What? So when you're going through your trial and tribulation, you're going to be tried to see if you want to change, to see if you want to get better, man. Some people don't, and only the elect that will, and that's part of growth. And you just don't stay at that one level. You are pushing to get better and better and more better for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. I got this John 3:1. We can end with this since I quoted it. It's John 3:1. It said there was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews. The same came to Yahushai by night, and said to him, Rabbi means master. We know that thou art a teacher come from Yahweh. For no man can do these miracles that thou does except Yahweh be with him. Yahushai answered and said to him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of Yahweh. So in order to even get to the kingdom of heaven anyway, you have to what? Change your life. Because we were living in folly and wickedness and committing whoredom, committing adultery against the Lord. So to be reborn and to be changed, this is what the man was seeking out. He said, damn, let's keep going. Verse 4. And Nicodemus said to him, how can I be born when he is old? He like, damn, Lord, I'm already old. How can what I got to
do? Right.
To change.
Right.
He say, can he enter the second time in his mother womb and be born? And Yahushua answers, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born of water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter in the kingdom of Yahweh, man. So you have to completely change yourself, man, when it comes down to serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. All four of them got to stay on the block.
Right.
You can't bring four of them. All 4 of them probably ain't worthy of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. But you are. So you have to completely change everything that you had, who you love, what you believe in, to serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, because he's the correct way, man. Starting with the spirit and the man that the Lord had chosen, and that's the man of Great Millstone and brothers teaching likewise doctrine, man. So,
yeah, with that, you know, we want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai B'Shem Rekakwadash. Again, giving double honors to the apostles and elders who taught us truth and rule well. And, you know, until we see you guys on the next one, you know, Shalom and Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.